Hello and welcome to the Gigasaurus. Okay, this might be my last WarZ video. Why? Because it has gone to shit. S-H-E-E-I-E-T, shite, is where it has gone. And why has it gone to shit? Well, first off, let me just be frank. WarZ was an absolute ripoff of DayZ, and DayZ had a huge following, and it's a really good game. The guy who came up with DayZ saw how popular WarZ was becoming and decided he was going to commit suicide. Well, not really, but he decided he really doesn't want to develop the game anymore. Talk about your ironic state. Anyway, WarZ has just completely gone into shithole. First off, the forums. I want to give a special shout out to the karate-wielding mastermind of the forum admin bastard crap guys over there at the WarZ forums. I made a thread posting my videos. First off, before you were allowed to post a thread, you had to somehow magically reply to 50 threads. And then after you replied to 50 threads, you could make a thread, but you couldn't post anything. You couldn't put a link or a video or anything in it for like another 100 threads. I mean, it's a community. You want to be able to post a video that you might find funny or whatever, or helpful, like, oh, how did you guys get this part done? Well, here shows you right here in this video how we got that part done. Stuff like that. No, you can't do that. You have to post 1,000 fucking times. So besides that, I made this thread, and this guy actually helped me. One of the other admins there said, hey, I'll help you make your video thread, and I'll just change the links for you. No problem. So we had this whole thing going where we were talking about everything I was doing in the videos for WarZ. People were making comments and everything. Ahmad then just comes in and just deletes the thread and gives me a effing warning. He gave me a warning for inappropriate, for spamming and advertising was the quote that he used. So he used that I was spamming and advertising, and the reason for it was I didn't title the thread correct. Talk about a freaking moron. That is just indicative of the state of WarZ. Okay, so this game they decided, well, we're going to go to Steam, and we're going to sell this game on Steam, and we're going to talk about all the great features of the game that none of them were implemented. The only thing that was actually implemented was you could walk around and kill zombies. Other than that, all the other things they quoted weren't even in the game yet. Completely crap. So they decided to take it off of Steam because they were obviously lying about the features that were in the game. And so they started panic mode. Oh, well, it was actually going to be coming soon, guys. I'm sorry it said that it was in the game. It just I didn't clarify it correctly. You know, it's all a bunch of crap. Honestly, this game was supposed to be a PvP game, like with guns, you shoot each other and that kind of thing. And they said that's going to be boring because nobody's ever going to play a game like that. There's already a million Call of Duty games. Why would anybody want to play this? Oh, zombies, they're popular. Let's just take the idea from DayZ and use it in WarZ. Magically, it's changed the name and blah, blah, blah. It's now WarZ. It was a terrible idea to steal an idea from somebody else, try to make it better yourself, and try to undercut what they were obviously doing. DayZ is going to come out at some point, and it's going to be a standalone game. That was the big problem with DayZ, is you have to have Arma 2, then you have to mod it to death. Then you had to have these programs that sort of loaded the mod, and then you had to get the mod, it was crazy. It's just a bunch of crap. Everyone just wants to load the game and play it. You know, you don't want to have to go through this whole rigmarole of, oh my god, I'm in the wrong version, now I can't play the game, you know, that kind of stuff. So DayZ's coming. So why do I think the game is just dead and gone? Well, I'll tell you, it has to do with one major feature. As they've been updating this through the last month or so, they have condensed the servers down. Oh, let's make it more interesting. People are running around and not really doing anything. Let's just make it to where there's 100 people on the server. When before the max server was like 25, now it's 100. You're going to get killed one way or the other no matter what happens. Okay? So it's just crap. And I think that until they decide that they're going to make the servers either private or where you can actually enjoy the game, it's done. So, I think it's done. I'm not probably going to do many more WarZ videos for right now until I hear some major changes. The producer just wrote a letter about 15 minutes ago, and in the letter he says, an open letter to the WarZ community, basically, big sincere thank you, blah, blah, blah. We're not taking this situation lightly. Community management and moderation, the problem. We weren't prepared for this large success, and the way we managed the community was not the way it should have been. We relied too much on forum moderators whose primary role was to punish those who break rules and not engage the community. No crap, they were punishing people left and right. They were just like these... I mean, the guy who was the worst offender, his avatar was him in a karate outfit. It just tells you the guy is like some kind of cat-loving freak who lives in the woods with guns. So I don't want him being a forum moderator. He's just too, like, wacky. Anyway, so he writes this whole letter, and I'm not even going to bother reading it all. It's like freaking 10 pages long about him oh, sorry for doing all this to you guys. I really didn't mean it. It's just bull crap. Until they change the game completely and probably make the private servers functioning and all that, I'm not going back. Even though I have, I did buy the max level thing. I'm supposed to get 6 months of a free private server. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Probably not, because this is just a bunch of lying. As you can see, I've had a very Merry Christmas. I will see you guys soon. I got some really cool stuff coming on the horizon. Some of you know what it is, some of you don't. I just made a new video about it. It's not here, it's somewhere else. But I'll share it with you soon. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. See you soon. This is Gigasaurus signing out. Until next time.